What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, buddy. So today we're excited to show you guys an update to our sweet potato video. So if you guys remember, we showed you a video where we did a video where we showed you 3 different ways to create sweet potato slips, and we want to show you the results of each one. I don't remember the date, and I know I said it in the video what the date
my
was.
Hat. This wind is getting.
You better batten down the hatches.
Okay. All right, I'm good now.
But I don't remember the date of that video, but we just wanted to give you guys an update to show you guys how each one fared out, and then Keisha's going to show you how to plant the sweet potato slips and actually plant them in the ground, right? Well, in the soil. It's not going in the ground. Technically, it's going in a sweet potato box. Yeah, in the raised bed. So, which one you want to start with?
The one that didn't do so good.
All right, so we go with the one that didn't do so well, right? I mean, it did good, but it produced, but this is what we have, right? This is the one that was in the cup. You can see, as you can see, it got a lot of roots and got quite a few slips, right? You all right over there?
You okay?
Be careful. It got a lot of roots and got quite a few slips, right? But this was the cup.
I think we should just throw that in the ground, y'all. Don't waste anything.
Why not, man? All right, so the second one we're gonna show you is the one that we buried completely, which is this one. And look at all those slips, right? And let me check that out. We buried it, but it did come uncovered a little bit because, you know, we kept watering and everything, so it kept washing away the soil. But this is what we were left with. This is what was produced from burying it in the ground, right? So if you think that you can just throw the sweet potato in the ground and it produce sweet potatoes, you're absolutely right. It would. It's gonna just grow. It's gonna do what Mother Nature intended for it to do.
Right.
It's gonna just reproduce, right? And that has a lot of good looking slips also,
Very
right?
nice.
Way more than this one,
Oh, yeah.
right? Now, this could be because technically this soil is, it was actually bag soil. So I thought about it, I was like, you know what, that may be why it produced better, because it was getting fed. Once the roots established, it was actually getting nutrients, and this one wasn't. But we did add some in-house plant fertilizer to this one, you know, a couple times.
Yeah.
So I guess in a sense, it was given an opportunity to grow and produce as good, and it did, right? So that was the one that was buried completely. Show them the last one.
And this one was the one that we partially buried.
Yep.
And as you can see, it did even
More than
the one that was completely buried.
yep. And same soil. Yep, looks good too.
Same soil.
Nice, healthy, strong
A lot of nice, good looking
slips.
slips.
True. So now you guys see for yourself, based off of our experiment, right? So we have the cup, and then we have the one that was fully buried, and the one that was halfway buried. And the one that was halfway buried, it did better. I don't know why. But
Somebody
you guys
wants to
see
say
it.
hello.
You guys see it for yourself. The one that was halfway buried produced more slips. She wants to say hello. Told you, every time this camera running, she come running.
Like,
Put your feet up there.
put your feet right there. No,
Right
right here. There you go.
Right there.
Say hi. We got you.
Hi.
Want to tell them what we're doing today? Go ahead.
We're going to be doing is this is something like a plant,
Something like a plant. Yep.
Sweet potatoes.
like the same thing, and we have sweet potatoes too.
There you go. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet
All right.
potatoes. All right. Now, with that, right? So now, let's say you did what we did, and you put the sweet potatoes in the ground. To create these slips, right? Or you put them in the water, and you created these slips. So the next thing you want to do is you want to take the slips and put them in some water so that they can root themselves, because that's what you're gonna plant, like so. Right.
I'm gonna bring
So all we did was took the sweet potato slips off, and put them in some water, and look at the roots. And I think that took maybe a week,
about a week.
maybe.
About a week and a half or so.
Yeah, they gave us some really good roots. There you go. Right, they gave us some really good roots. Now, how do you take them off? So basically, okay, so we're behind in planting our sweet potatoes because I wanted to do the video and show you the results before we planted the sweet potato slips. So we didn't cut very many. Let's blow over. Here come the wind. We didn't want to cut too many slips off, so then you guys couldn't see the actual outcome. So we just cut like maybe 8 slips off, just to get some rooting started. So all we did was we took these 2 plants and we just cut the slip. Honestly, we just cut the slip like right here on some of them, like right there, because believe it or not, some of these slips were actually like on our plant shelf was growing from one platform, from one level into the next level. They were long, so we just cut that slip down, put it in some water, and it rooted. You can also, from what I understand, I didn't do it. I don't do it that way. I typically just cut it and put it in water. I guess you can just pull off a slip from here, suppose it. Oh, look, yeah, look at that.
Got the roots?
Yep, look at that. Got the roots.
Cool.
All right, nice, right?
There you go.
So you can do that also. So you can cut them, or you can slide them off. Now, advantages to growing it in a cup is what you've just seen. When you take the slip off, you're likely to have more established roots on that slip, right? See that? You're gonna have more established roots. Doing it the other way, doing it from the container and cutting it, you're gonna have to wait for it to root. So now, like these, we can plant these right in the ground right now. But the ones that, if I was to cut this one right,
it's a fresh cut.
yeah, it's a fresh cut. It has to, you're gonna have to give it a week to grow the roots. So it's all preference. It's all about what you want. If you want, from my perspective, I don't know if Keisha agrees, but from my perspective, if I want something fast, I'm gonna do it this way, with rooting, in terms of the roots. If I want more slips,
somebody broke out. How'd that happen?
You took them off? If I want more slips, I'm gonna do it the other way. All right? So now that that's done, Keisha's gonna show you how to actually plant these mother jammers right into the ground. These mother suckers, because that's what they are.
Hey, let me get a few more of those.
Want some more of these?
What's that?
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry, y'all.
You know what?
Nice
Water.
Science experiment water got on me.
There we go. Don't drop that. Need that. That's exactly what it is. It's a science experiment. It's earth science experiment. Look at that. Wow. Each one has one. I hope.
Just give me the whole sweet potato. I'll throw it right in there. We can leave those on. Let's just.
You want to bury the whole thing?
Why not?
Why not? Let's bury the whole thing and see what we come up with.
Probably the same thing we got in one of these.
Here you go. So let's go.
learn something today.